Hi designers and welcome to episode 4. Let's animate a Slideup model. First off, of course, you'll export from Sketch or Figma to Principle, and I'm going to just select the artboards that I need and import selected artboards. What I imported here are the two states of my animation, both my starting screen and my starting screen with the open Slideup model. For my animation, I will need the slide up also on my first artboard. So I'll copy paste it and then move it down. I will want it to make all the way from the bottom to the top sliding up. And that work Principle will do via auto animate. So I just have to determine its starting point below the top bar and its end point as it is slid all the way up, or let's say 90% up on my second artboard. To make a move, we have to animate. So let's animate the CTA as it's going to be the trigger for the sliding up and connect it via tap to the second artboard. Then, to create a loop, I'll animate the X as well as the secondary CTA to close the slide up, make it slide down again, by connecting them back to the first artboard. And now we're already ready to check out the preview. And yay! Congrats on creating a slide up, sliding down model animation in Principle. Now to fine tune your animation, you can go into the arrow above your artboard and you will see the single animations that you created. And I, for instance, found it a bit sliding up a bit too hasty, so I'm going to make it longer, let's say half a second, and then check out the preview again if I like it better this way. Once you've settled for an ideal time, you have to make sure that the way back is consistent, so also go in there and adjust that one. In any case, animations that go in the same direction, so the X tab and the CTA, secondary CTA tab, adjust automatically. So you just have to set it to half second once. Now feel free to stop here if you're happy with your modal window animation. I will go one step further and also show you how to animate a checkbox. For that, I'm going to go in there and select one of the checkboxes, for instance, rename it, and then I will have to go back to my sketch file to get the selected or the checked box. I can do that easily by, again, selecting my artboard and import selected artboards. From that artboard, which is kind of like a container ship that delivered me this asset that I needed, I can just copy and paste my checkbox to wherever I need it. Once I have both, I leave them neatly grouped in a folder for later. And next up, I'm going to also copy paste my CTA state from my container ship artboard, because I will also need this one. So now that I have two CTA states and two checkbox states, I'm going to create a component out of all of them together. I'll call that checkbox interaction. Inside that component, I'll create, via duplicating my first artboard, the two states of the unchecked box and the inactive CTA and the checked box and the active CTA. In here, you can just delete whatever you don't need from your artboards. Once you're ready, connect your artboards with the tap animation and make sure it's a loop, so back and forth. Of course, this interaction should also work on your surface level, so go back to parent and check out your preview. Also, I'm done with my container shape, so I just remove it. And now for the big showdown, I will try all the animations that I created in my preview, so sliding the model up and down and checking and unchecking my checkbox. Wow, a lot of checks. Once you're happy with your animation, hit that little recording icon and get ready to export your work. As this is a mobile prototype, it's recommended to select touch, and as always, I'll change my size to 100% because that's usually enough and a bit of a lighter package to send out to people. Congrats on creating your first Slideup model and checkbox interaction. See you next time.